Hey, are you fist fighting?
No, not at all. We've got a lot more to offer. This is theater. You can see great acting here.
I see. But why is this great acting taking place out here in the wilds where no one will see it?
That's because of the river, son. Doesn't it remind you of the river Styx? That mystical river that connects the land of the living with the realm of the dead? This place gives us the ideal setting for the magnificent drama, Orpheus and Eurydice.
Orpheus? Isn't he that jealous black guy? That's a great play.
No. That would be Othello, and before you ask, there's no king of Denmark running around with a skull in his hand saying to be or not to be in this play either.
Really? Oh, I know. It's about this dramatic love between a couple whose families are against their marriage?
No, it's not about that couple. And to end this Q&A, it's also not about a guy called Punch who runs around screaming, "Huzzah! Huzzah!"
Darn, I would have known that one. So what's your tale about?
Orpheus and Eurydice is a tale of true love. A love so strong that it even overcometh death.
Sounds a bit corny, don't you think?
Certainly not. Classic drama never goes out of fashion. But don't worry. Our repertoire also covers something for the younger generation. A heroic epic with lots of action.
Where are the actors, actually?
There's still some paperwork to do at the job center. You know the story. Freelance acting and bureaucracy.
Do you know of an entrance to the castle?
What do you want at the castle? The spectacle is about to take place here. I've got nothing to do with the castle. You'll have to ask someone else.
Have you ever thought about doing a play about a young magician who came here from a far, far away dimension?
A young magician from another dimension? Very unrealistic. Very unrewarding subject matter.
How about a drama about a man who's hunting down his fierce double?
Oh, yes. The evil double. A popular subject. It has to be deeply psychological. The hero struggling with his inner self, fighting against his fears and desires. Always an immature character. A hero who is so in love with himself that he can't take on real adventures. A pitiful character. Real coward, actually.
Well, I guess theater isn't exactly my medium. I'll keep to my television and video games, where they still treat a hero as one should. I have to attend some important meetings. See you!
What's up? Did you manage to catch the white rabbit?
Oh, stop talking about that stupid white rabbit! Your career as a castle ghost is at risk!
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Can you help me to become a decent ghost?
I have a DVD at home called Hunting for Dummies. Believe me, one can easily drive people to insanity with howling. Unfortunately, I left the DVD at home on my bedside table, but maybe the company of actors on the riverbank can teach you some bone-shattering howls.
You are so kind. When can we start with the lessons?
Just go to the riverbank. The company's already waiting for you there.
What's up? Did you manage to catch the white rabbit?
Oh, stop talking about that stupid white rabbit. Your career as a castle ghost is at risk.
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Can you help me to become a decent ghost?
I have a DVD at home called Hunting for Dummies. Believe me, one can easily drive people to insanity with howling. Unfortunately, I left the DVD at home on my bedside table, but maybe the company of actors on the riverbank can teach you some bone-shattering howls.
You are so kind. When can we start with the lessons?
Just go to the riverbank. The company's already waiting for you there. A very small stage.
Ah, the young theater enthusiast.
Could you teach acting to a friend of mine?
Ah, the young man brings us new talent. Your friend made a wise decision in becoming an actor.
Considering you're so happy about it, I guess the lessons are for free?
Of course they are. The value of such an education is not payable in gold. But you could do me a favor instead. We need props for our classical drama. To be more precise, we need a magic robe, a flute, and a halberd.
I guess you need these for the wizard, the bard, and the warrior with a proficiency in two-handed weapons? Well, Simon's prop service will do their best. I have to attend some important meetings. See you! That reminds me of the fact that I'm so bad at math that the abacus ought to fall into pieces as soon as I touch it. Look at that! The abacus really fell to pieces. Now all that's left for me are those stupid wooden pearls. These pearls might be useful to make people slip.
What about this mess? I just cleaned everything up. And who's gonna put that junk away now?
Well, you. Who else? It won't be me. Do I look as if I was born to sweep bridges?
I can't believe it. Just you wait.
Attention, watch out for the pearls. That's what happens if people don't listen.
Hi, Simon. Still looking for more evidence?
May I borrow this magician's costume off the shelf over there?
I can't give you Calypso's first magic robe. He wore it when he won his first magician's contest. He was still 3 years younger than you are now.
Okay, what do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
I've got a lot of time, baby. How much?
I said no.
Oh, you can keep your old rag. What is this oversized washing machine?
This is an instant machine. You can turn all kinds of things to powder with this.
Ah, a machine for making instant soups.
Yeah, but you can turn nearly everything into powder and transform it back by just adding water. The manufacturer claims that it even works with living beings, but I haven't dared to try that yet.
Can't you demonstrate it to me? I'll help you getting in.
No, I won't do that. I don't trust the manufacturer. I think you need a little magical talent to get the souls into the instant powder. You wouldn't be the right person to do that.
Hey, thanks for reminding me of my poor magical skills.
I think your double has a lot more talent to offer, as well as some other things.
What do I have to do to get into the castle?
Your double has no problems of this kind. How come?
All right. I'll find a way. I'll be back.
Don't forget the evidence.
A little ink eraser, a few new digits, and the lover letter changes to a death sentence. I'm sure he'd rather die than admit that he's written that twaddle.
You make me feel shiny, tidy, and new. My double is a real poet. Let's see how Alix reacts. I will just knock and then hit the road quickly.
What an idiot. No means no, everybody knows that. Silly love letter. I'm gonna have to talk to this guy and straighten some things out.
I can't let Calypso's robe get dusty here. I'm sorry, Parrot. I have to try something. In you go.
Hi, mate.
You're not exactly busy, are you?
Of course I'm busy. I'm busy enjoying the day. Is that doing nothing to you?
What else would you call it?
Healthy.
Oh man, it's so trendy to live healthy these days.
See, I have a healthy beer, healthy air, and healthy sun. It's awesome.
Do you have any idea how I can get into the castle?
Through the gate, I guess. I was never there and don't want to go either. That would only put the taxman on my tracks.
You're not by any chance a psychopathic axe murderer, are you?
Why do you ask? Just because I named my axe?
It is unusual, you have to admit. What's its name anyway?
Yeah? Axe. Though creativity is not my strong point, as you might have noticed.
I'm gonna make like a banana and split.
Ah, Simon.
Aren't you worried about sending your little daughter out alone in the woods?
I don't have to worry about my little Leah. She knows not to talk to strangers. And I gave her a pepper spray.
Do you really think that pepper spray will help against hungry wolves? They jump out of the bushes and eat you up before you can even think of spraying.
Wolves? But there's no wolves in this forest.
Are you sure? Look at this wanted poster. This beast was last seen around here. Its last victim wasn't a pretty sight when they found it, and the wolf used pepper spray as seasoning.
Good gracious, the wanted poster is no fake. Oh no, how very dreadful. I must search for Leah at once and bring her home. I dare not think about what might happen to her. Oh, how terrible.
Fine, fine. Now the carpenter has the run of the house.
Hello, Simon. What are you doing here? Does my consort send yet another basket full of food to my mother?
Can I have the chair leg?
But that's the chair I'm working on. It was ordered by the king. And if one leg is missing, he'll most probably use one of my legs instead.
The woodcutter would like you to know that he wants you to help him eliminate his stock of beer.
Beer sounds like a decent enough reason for a visit. But you ought to distract my wife, as she doesn't like me to go drinking.
No problem. Dragon fights are my specialty. Good news! Your beloved wife is off for a while.
Gertrude is gone? What kind of horror made her leave?
Don't panic, man. There's only a half-starved wolf in the forest who is wanted by the police and who prefers nasty little girls for breakfast. Just the usual.
Are you nuts? My daughter is out there being hunted by a hoggish monster, and my beloved wife wants to stop him.
Tell you what, no wolf would ever dare to come within 100 yards of your daughter. Same goes for your wife. Nothing will happen to them. Hey, you look a bit pale. Like you could use a gulp of beer.
Beer? Oh yes, I could use a decent pint. Didn't you mention that the woodcutter just tapped a barrel? I'm already on my way, just don't tell my wife when she's back.
Hey, I didn't even mention beer. That punk was already perfectly well informed. It's me, however, who gets the beating when his wife finds out he's canned. The chicken is definitely dead. It got skewered by a nail. The body temperature suggests it died less than 3 hours ago. Suicide can be ruled out as cause of death. It's pretty tough to nail yourself to the wall. Hey, why am I starting to feel guilty? I've got nothing to do with it. I'd better take the chicken as well as the nail. That's the local advertiser. Let's see what they're saying. Psychopathic fighting dog missing. Attention, armed. Holiday camp dragon hunt. Survival not guaranteed. And a law that bans music. Who'd come up with something like this?
You again? Who cares?
How did...
I don't like your way of interrupting, you know? Where were we? Oh, yes. It's all the fault of the Queen of the Night. No, I'm not talking about a cactus. I'm talking about the opera. The Queen of the Night is a role in an opera. Are you familiar with operas at all?
Well,
Quite what I expected. Anyway, some time ago, there was this little mishap at a performance of that opera. The audience didn't survive the first aria of the Queen of the Night.
Guess they bored themselves to death.
Nonsense. There was this one deaf bloke who survived the performance. Went off the rockers, nevertheless. Just went on talking about stupid stuff, like the Queen of the Night came from the realm of the dead and her being a banshee. That's why the king banned music. Picture it. Banshees from the realm of the dead mow down their audience. And who's the one to suffer? Me.
I have...
A chair leg? What's the use in that? I guess you hope I'll carve one of my melodious flutes with it. But forget it. Music is strictly forbidden in this kingdom.
You know...
No, never ever.
I go...
All right, then, you'd better go. I'm not in the mood to listen to your prattling all day long. Goodbye.